I'm so sorry. If Inga had looked at the schedule, she would have seen that Kate is in Sydney on Tuesday morning and can't possibly make a 1:30 lunch in Lower Manhattan. Could you ask Donatella if she could possibly do a breakfast instead? Thank you.
I see not much has changed.
Oh, no, they're worse, thanks to Inga. She's going out of her way to make me look incompetent, double booking appointments, misplacing things.
Wow, why don't you just tell Kate?
Yeah, because when has Kate ever cared about my drama? Please tell me this is you coming to your senses and you're here to beg for your job back.
This is me coming to get my last paycheck.
I'm trying to be really supportive and a good friend to you during this time, but you quitting your job has messed things up for me, and I'm not just talking about it at work. I don't get to see Matt anymore. Just come back to work for Crimson.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Look, fixing up the Haunted Star isn't going to do anything. Luca's not coming back.
Yeah, he is, actually.
You don't know that?
Yeah, I do, because Lucky's gonna go get him and bring him home.
Well, that is the worst idea I've ever heard. How long do you think it'll be after Luke comes back before Jason goes after your dad for killing his son?
No,
Jason would never hurt my dad.
I think you underestimate his grief.
First of all, he would never want to put Lucky through any more pain than he's already in, and most importantly, Jake's death was an accident. Carly and Sonny and Robin were all on the road that night. Any of them could have easily hit him, and do you think he would want revenge? No, this is the same situation.
Maybe. But Luke doesn't exactly seem to be wringing his hands over what happened.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying he doesn't seem all that sorry.
Lucky's son is dead. You think my dad doesn't feel bad about that? Why do you think he's drinking all the time? Why do you think he took off? This whole situation is destroying my family. My dad is never going to forgive himself for this.
Then why would you want him to come back to Port Charles? Could you imagine how hard it would be for your dad to see Lucky and Elizabeth every day, knowing the void that he left in their lives? No, I think for Luke's sake, it's better if he just stays gone.
Oh. Wow.
Oh. What happened to you being Lulu's rock, the person who is supposed to support her when her entire world is falling apart?
What are you talking about? Lulu knows I'm there for her.
Yeah, well, we're women. We like gestures.
Well, she doesn't accept help or advice, especially when it comes to her father.
Lulu has turned her entire life upside down, not to mention mine, with this mistaken belief that she could fix up the Haunted Star, Luke's gonna come home, and everything's gonna be okay. That has to concern you.
Yeah, of course it does, but what do you want me to do? She was well on her way to realizing that her job is not to solve all Luke's problems, and then Lucky goes and says he's gonna find them.
Well, hello, why didn't you stop him?
Because I'm not gonna tell Lulu or Lucky how to deal with their father.
You're supposed to be the guy that loves her.
I do love her. I love her enough to let her make her own choices.
That's crap.
Okay.
Lulu is circling the drain, and you're just standing by watching. You need to do something to pull her out.
Like what, Maxie?
It's time to get creative. Guard this with your life.
What's this?
My ultimate sacrifice to Lulu's sanity. Look, I had to throw Kate's name around and pretty much sell my soul, so you better appreciate it.
Wait a minute, you booked us a trip?
It's not just any trip, it's 2 first-class tickets to France, a 3-night stay in a wonderful hotel, followed by a weekend at a friend's farmhouse with a private vineyard, all the wine you can drink.
Wow, Maxie, I can't believe you did this for us.
I didn't do it for you guys. I did it for Matt as a surprise, and it took a lot to keep it from him. Look, if Kate found out that I used the company's resources to book this trip, I would probably get fired. But Lulu's sanity is more important.
Huh. You know, you're a good friend.
There's a catch.
Oh, let me guess. You want me to convince Lulu to come back and work here?
Which will probably be a lot easier when you're in France and she's completely loaded up on wine. So I suggest you take her to the airport before Lulu can cause any more damage. Have fun, you two. Kate Howard's office.
You gave...
So you know, Dante came by asking questions about 2 warehouses that were burned down last night, and they belonged to his cars. Well, I didn't say anything, Diane. I'm pretty good at that. Just expect a call, okay? Yeah. No, yeah, come in. I gotta go.
Hey. I know you're busy. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. It's possible that without intending to, I might have added to your grief, and for that, I'm really sorry. And I actually mean that. I know I've said that before. Not that I didn't mean
Actually,
that I was...
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
Has Lulu been by here?
Yeah, she just left.
And did the subject of her father and how he's blameless in Jake's death and you should probably leave him alone happen to come up?
Yeah, but you're not responsible for how Lulu feels, so...
Except in this case, I I think I am. I was trying to talk some sense into Lulu, and you know that I don't have a filter, which some people find refreshing, but others, they tend to misinterpret what I'm really trying to say.
Can you just say it then?
I told Lulu that it would be a bad idea for Luke to come back to Port Charles because he would probably try to kill him. And Lulu completely freaked out. I should have figured she would run straight to you, which is not fair of her. Or me. I mean, you're probably still hurting. That you're thinking I can't possibly understand what you're feeling. It's not like you show that much emotion. I mean, you could be completely dying inside right now. You know, using everything you've got just to hold it together until I leave. Or maybe you're numb. I don't know. I know I can't know because I've never really lost a child. And everyone keeps focusing on the fact that Luke was the driver, which seems to overshadow the fact this little boy lost his life. And I understand that because that's kind of what happened with Georgie. You know, it became about the investigation when she died, the mystery.
You don't have to do this, Maxie.
That's your nice way of telling me to shut up, isn't it? Okay, I will. I just want you to know that I understand. Or at least I feel like I understand. So, if you ever need anyone to talk to.
Thank you.
You mean that, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.